Offence. It's a funny thing, and there are two types for the most part. You've got being offended for someone. This is where you're offended on behalf of someone, say someone in a community that you associate with. This is, on the face of it, purely altruistic offence. So there is no gain for you whatsoever to be making a fuss about this. But then if you look deeper, there could be potentially a selfish motive and something to be gained from doing this. It would be social class. Next is being offended for yourself. This is purely selfish, to defend your own reputation or your self-worth. Generally, the offending comment or thing that happened is slanderous. What brought this to light for me was seeing lots of little issues. People getting really riled up over these little issues and spamming it all over the internet, here, there and everywhere. Let's say, for example, I don't know, Microsoft wanting to put digital rights management into the Xbox One, and people shit the bed. Oh my god, the backlash was enormous. Yet, ignoring whether it was right or wrong for them to do this. This is such a small issue in the grand scheme of life. But then you look at the big issues, where people talk on the internet or talk in real life. Is it rape if it's a prostitute? Also ignoring whether that question is right or wrong. How little offence do we see taken against a comment like that in comparison with the Xbox? The two just aren't even on comparable levels. Why is that? Is it because that we only take offence to keep the status quo rather than changing it and being radical human beings? Now, the Oxford English Dictionary defines offence as annoyance or resentment brought about by a perceived insult or disregard for oneself. Now, an interesting word there was perceived, which raises the question, does offence even exist? Or is it something we've invented in our minds as some way of, again, keeping the status quo? One example that's often brought up with regards to offence is that of jokes. Further on than is it funny, you also have to look at why are we laughing? I came across a comedian the other day, I've forgotten his name. If the man comes in bed early, it's his fault. If the woman doesn't come at all, it's his fault. That, on the face of it, is a sexist joke, but what he's doing is bringing to light an inequality. That's what it comes down to for jokes, those two rules. Is it funny, and why are we laughing? And that is where I shall end this video. Was it funny, and why are you laughing? Wingardium Leviosa, ow!